Chapter 1, The First Grin. I was on my 13th hour at the overnight crisis clinic when the woman arrived with a smile that didn't belong on her face. The front desk called her a walk-in, but she looked like a storm that had learned to wear a mask. Her name was Nadine, though I'm not sure if that was true. Everything about her felt like a rehearsed lie, like she had practiced being human and gotten the rhythm wrong. "I'm not sick," she told me, taking the starch-white chair in my office. It found me. I wanted to be kind, authoritative, professional, the way they train you when your job is to hold someone's world steady for 100 minutes. I asked about medications, sleep, her support network. She smiled wider, the way a child drags a crayon too hard and the line goes off the page. "It wears faces," she said. "Sometimes mine. Sometimes yours. It waits until I'm almost not afraid anymore. Then it smiles so I'll know I can't stop it." We had a policy for delusions: ground in the present, orient to the body, give options. I took out a grounding card and slid it across. "What are 5 things you can see?" Nadine didn't look down. She leaned forward in her chair, pupils saucered. For a heartbeat I saw my own reflection in her eyes, the fluorescent rectangle of the ceiling light, my face cut into pieces by the glare. She whispered, "It wants you to see. That's how it moves." I followed procedure. I called for a safe room. We were supposed to keep them from sharp things and from stories that spread like mold. But the clinic was understaffed, the safe room occupied with a teenager who breathed like a ticking bomb. I stayed with Nadine, kept my tone even, my eyes soft. She stood suddenly, that terrible smile welded in place, and knocked my mug to the floor. Porcelain cracked into a bright, jagged mouth at our feet. For an impossible second, her posture loosened, as if the thing inside her had moved to stretch. "Don't look," she said, though I was already looking. "It needs an audience." The rest was motion and shouting, a bead of red, a drag of emergency protocol that we were too slow to pull. I won't describe the act, not because I don't remember, but because memory is a lit fuse, and if I light it for you, it might not stop at the end of this sentence. I'm telling you only this: the last thing I saw was the wrongness of that smile, the way it seemed painted from the inside. She died before the gurney arrived. And the room, my room, held a silence with teeth.